What is up, Ninja? OG over here from Player Essence, and welcome to another PE Nintendo Switch and gaming news video. Today we have some awesome topics for you guys to round out the Friday, man. Really exciting day already, some great news. Player Essence cross Nintendo as well, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Furi is hitting the Nintendo Switch eShop in North America and in Europe on January 11, 2018. Yo, this is a hype independent game. I'm really loving this title, that it's coming to the Nintendo Switch, and it's looking pretty good. So, you were captured. Look at what they've done to you. The jailer is the key. Kill him and you'll be free. Fight your way free in this ultra-responsive, fast-paced, sword-fighting and dual-stick shooting game. Feel the tension and adrenaline of one-on-one duels against deadly adversaries. You will need absolute focus and skill to defeat each of the Guardians. Do you have what it takes to reach the last gate? Boss designed by Takahashi Okazaki. Original soundtrack by Carpenter Brute, Danger, and more. Furi is due out on the Nintendo Switch, like I talked about, January 11, 2018, Europe and North America. The game will be priced at a nice and good price point of $19.99 on the eShop. And I've played a little bit of Furi on the PlayStation 4, and you know what? I just stopped playing it out of nowhere. I don't know why I stopped playing it. It was I know why. It was a PlayStation Plus game and my membership ran out, and I'm okay with that. And I'm completely okay with that. It's coming to Nintendo Switch. I'm probably gonna get a review copy for it, and I'm gonna be playing that game because this game is really dope. The character designs look amazing, and it's essentially just boss battles, and they're awesome boss battles, and it's fast and responsive, like they said. It was a great game. I enjoyed my time with it. I just ran on PlayStation Plus, and the game's locked after that, after the subscription runs out. So I am more than happy to check it out on the Nintendo Switch. I think that platform is going to be amazing for it. It'd be really cool if they implemented some HD rumble in there with the sword that you have and the shooting. I think that they will, though. I think it's too good of an opportunity to pass up when it comes to it, and you can play Furi anywhere you want. This is one of those style of games where it'd be dope to play anywhere, man. So I am really excited about this. Glad that I didn't finish on the PlayStation 4. I can finish it off on the Nintendo Switch here, so it looks really good. So what do you guys think about Furi hitting the Nintendo Switch January 11, 2018, $20 on the eShop? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Alright, and moving into the next article here, we have a Bloodstained Ritual of the Night update, development update that is, and it reveals traditional Japanese style stage and flying pig enemies. So we have important updates here, Ninja. So here is your December development update. The latest Bloodstained Ritual of the Night development update showcases a brand new area inspired by traditional Japanese motif. A new enemy dubbed Plume Parma was also revealed alongside the brand new stage, and the official Bloodstained Twitter account also revealed 2 new weapons and a Santa hat for protagonist Miriam earlier this month. Bloodstained Ritual of the Night is due out for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, PC, and PS Vita in the first half of 2018, and this was the only game, or this is the only game that I've ever backed on Kickstarter. I am a huge Castlevania fan, I am a huge Koji Igarashi fan, and when he finally broke away from Konami, I was really happy, and I felt that it could benefit Nintendo fans, and I was definitely right about that, because Bloodstained Ritual of the Night is coming to the Nintendo Switch, first the Wii U, and then that system kind of happened to fail. So then they moved it over to the Nintendo Switch where you have native Unreal Engine 4 support, and I cannot wait to play this game. I have already shifted over my pledge or whatever, my code that I was going to get. Or actually, no, I'm getting the physical copy. I've actually switched that over to the Nintendo Switch already. I was going to get the Xbox One version, but once the Switch came out, I was like, hey man, I need to get it on the Switch, and I already did that in terms of changing it on the website, so I'm really looking forward to playing it on that system. I think portable Bloodstained is amazing Bloodstained, because some of my favorite Castlevania games of all time can be played portably. For example, like the Dawn of Sorrow, the Area of Sorrow. Those games were amazing. GBA, DS. I love those Castlevania games, and I was kind of upset that we never got a traditional Castlevania game like the ones that we used to get on the Nintendo 3DS, but we are getting one essentially with this game, Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. It is Castlevania through in and throughout, with some twists, with some stuff from Dawn of Sorrow and some of the other games, but it is really good. I've already played the early beta PC version or whatever it was, and that played amazing. It felt kind of done there. I mean, obviously they need to add some stuff, but it was looking really good then, and that was a while ago. So it's going to be amazing to see what they do on the Nintendo Switch. I'm really looking forward to that. So what do you guys think about Bloodstained Ritual of the Night? Are you guys gonna be picking this one up? Did you back it on Kickstarter? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, I'm moving into the last article here. Square Enix talks about Chrono Break, a Chrono Trigger sequel that never happened. So shout outs to Go Nintendo for the article here. So did you know at one point Chrono Trigger was going to receive another sequel called Chrono Break? As you know, that never came to be. But what was the gameplay going to be like? IGN sat down with Chrono Trigger director Takahashi Tokita to find out. So, quote, "There was actually a time when I planned a new title called Chrono Break, though it was cancelled before accomplishing anything. The overall idea for the title was carried over to my latest game, Final Fantasy Dimensions 2. Emil's character setting and balance between 3 characters at the beginning, these were based on the original concept for Chrono Break, but were reworked for this title." So that's interesting that he brought it over to this Final Fantasy Dimensions 2 game. And it's a bit upsetting at the same time that Chrono Trigger never really received that true sequel that it was supposed to get. But I can understand what he's trying to say here. But there really needs to be a Chrono Trigger sequel or another game in the Chrono franchise. But I honestly want to play as Chrono again. I want to go back into that world. I want to see more. It's just been way too long for a game this iconic, for a game this good. And I think the Nintendo Switch is a perfect system to reinvent it, the perfect system to bring it back. There are so many dudes that I know that have the Nintendo Switch that literally grew up in that era where Chrono Trigger was the RPG of that time. It was the Final Fantasy VII of the Super Nintendo. It was the Lost Odyssey for the Xbox 360. It was the defining RPG for the Super Nintendo on that system in that time frame. And I think that it's just a shame that we haven't really seen anything more with those characters, with that world. I mean, we have Chrono Cross, and I get it, I understand that. We have some other things that are trying to be like it, but we honestly need something else, and the Nintendo Switch would be a perfect system because the people that have been buying the Nintendo Switch and like these type of games all play Chrono Trigger, man. I've met so many people that are like, man, I grew up in this era with Chrono Trigger, or I've played it, I'm playing my Switch. I just can't help but think if they brought something like that to the Switch, it would be amazing. Obviously, they need to put together a team. You can't just put a bunch of people just together and make Chrono Trigger 2. You need to put together a great staff. You need to put together people that are passionate about the first game. You need to put together people that know about RPGs so they can get a solid game out. So it wouldn't be an easy undertaking, but I think it's an undertaking that Square Enix really needs to take because it's just been too long. This franchise is too good, and Chrono and what it represents is just too much to continue to make Final Fantasy after Final Fantasy after Final Fantasy and then just sweep aside this game like they've been doing. It's absolutely ridiculous, and I think that it needs to stop, and especially it should stop with the Nintendo Switch. Now Square Enix has basically said like, hey, we want to reboot franchises, we want to bring stuff back to the Nintendo Switch. Why not? Why not Chrono Trigger? Why not now? Go ahead and do it, Square Enix. Get it done, and you will not be sorry about that. I guarantee you it would outsell the original Chrono Trigger, even on the install base. If they did something, and if it was good, it would easily outsell the original Chrono Trigger, hands down. And I think that it would just be something that fans would really appreciate and could overall just boost the profile of Square Enix even more if they did this, because it would be a love letter to all of the old school Super Nintendo fans and the people that are buying the Nintendo Switch. So what do you guys think about a potential sequel to Chrono Trigger? Would you want to see something like that? What are your best memories of Chrono Trigger? And I'd say that for me, my best memories of Chrono Trigger is the music and how it tied into the gameplay and what you did. It was just fantastic, and all of the music from Chrono Trigger is still in my head. I think about it literally all the time when I'm editing, when I'm doing things. It's just, the music is just so legendary. Mitsuda, same guy who did the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 soundtrack. It's just so good, and tying that to some of the iconic scenes in the game and just the battle theme and the gameplay, it's just amazing. When you fight with Frog, when you decide whether to kill Magus or not, there's just so many iconic moments tied in with great music that really just uplifts the mood or tells you like, hey, things aren't going so well, or the situation is dire. Everything is just so good and legendary. So yeah, man, those are my favorite moments. What are yours? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, Ninja, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We've got Facebook, we've got Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. It really helps us spread the content of Player Essence across the interwebs in addition to YouTube. Also, make sure you check out our Patreon and YouTube live gaming page and consider supporting Player Essence. Essence. When you do so, it gets you access to all sorts of cool benefits, perks, rewards, and emotes via YouTube sponsorship. So check out the link in the description below and consider supporting Player Essence right here on YouTube. Hit that like button if you did like this video. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to Player Essence for the latest RPG, Japanese, and Nintendo gaming news. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you ninja for the next video. Peace.